so as you remember, this is my twin sister, Lizmarie, and as promised, we're going to do the Q&A video. So, do you want to say anything?
Hi, so we're here to answer all your questions. I know that I had so many questions before I did it, and I wish I had anyone to just tell me, oh, this is what you're going to go through, it's going to be painful, it's going to be this much time, you can't sit for this, whatever. And just everything was kind of like sprung on me, so I don't want that to happen to anybody else.
That's true. I was lucky to have her because she answered like most of my questions before I had to go through the surgery, so I felt like I knew a lot. Actually, she explained a lot more to me than the nurses and doctors themselves. There's a couple things that I would have missed and not done, and one of the things was bathe with antibacterial soap the night before and the day of, because they didn't tell me that. They didn't even give it to me. They gave it to her and they forgot to give it to me.
Kind of scary.
Yeah. So, and the antibiotic.
These people are going to create surgery on my body and they can even give me the antibacterial soap.
Right, exactly.
It was an honest mistake though. Like, they're really great.
Yeah. But thanks to her, yeah, she answered a lot of questions and I got to bathe myself with antibacterial soap.
For realsies. I'm like, listen, you got this, you got this, you got this.
Yeah.
All right.
She made sure I had everything in check, so. All right, so questions. How much did it cost?
Well, you get certain areas lipoed, and then after you get the whatever many areas you want lipoed, you get transferred to whatever desired area, whether it's the boobs or the butt. I got the butt, she got the boobs. So I got 3 areas lipoed and 1 area transferred. I got my upper abdomen for $1,000, my lower abdomen for $1,000, and then my flanks for $700. You know, like a deal thing. Buy one, buy 2,
4
get
sections.
4 sections.
Mine was 4. Well, they said it was 4 sections.
I got 3. So my upper, my lower, and my flanks. And then the fat transfer was $2,000, and they do that all in one procedure. So I got 4 procedures in one. You got 5 in one.
Yeah.
Okay. So then it all adds up to about $5,000. And then there's the compression garment that you have to wear, and that's about $150. And then, not to mention, with the fat transfer to the booty, you have to be off your butt for about 3 weeks. There's no sitting, so therefore you can't be driving anywhere. I mean, if you're gonna do it, then you're pretty much, wasting your money. So you kind of want to just prepare to be at least 3 weeks with somebody driving you around, just laying on your stomach or walking around, which is a little difficult, but.
And when you get it to the boobs, you have to lay on your back. You can't lay on your boobs. They say if you can't squeeze or anything. Everything has to be very light. You can't wear a bra or anything, because if you squeeze or hit it or anything like that, the fat cells would just disperse, and you'll lose more fat, and less will stick to your body. So
you want to add the $5,000 to how much time you're going to be off of work. I had to be off of work for 3 weeks because I couldn't sit down. So for me, it was about like $7,000, $5,000 for the surgery, and about $2,000 for to pay my month's rent. I have my daughter and my car and gas and food and everything. So
mine was $4,500 to the boobs. So. Next question. Recovery time. We're both like that.
Recovery time. Well,
you just kind of answered that one, right?
Yeah. I mean, you can't sit down for 3 weeks, but the whole recovery time, your body's changing a lot for about 7 months, and then maybe the last, it would be the last 5 months from the first year, it changes a little bit. For the first 7 months, you're going to be changing a lot. Your body is your butt or your boobs are going to be going up and down, up and down, up and down until your body decides how much fat it's going to accept. So it's going to be changing a lot, but for the first, you can go back to normal, pretty much after 3 weeks.
Yeah. Doesn't it take up to a year for your body to completely decide where it's going to stay at?
Yeah. Once your body accepts the fat cells, then the desired area is going to grow.
Awesome. Okay, pain level during and after.
Yeah. So, when my doctor saw how excited I was, he looked at me and he's like, "So you're really excited?" And I'm like, "Well, yeah. My new butt,
She warned me.
And he's like, "Okay." So then he's like, "We'll come and get you." Basically, because it's kind of like 4 hours of torture. I was up and awake the full 4 hours, and the numbing process is really what hurt the most. They kind of like take this long needle and they kind of stab you on the top area that they're going to be lipoing. And so you're in pain for a while, and then you kind of like relax once the area is numb. And then you're in pain again for the next area as they numb it, and then you relax again. So we had like stress balls, and I was like biting everything, and it just like, I teared up at some points, but it's because even though they give you a sleeping pill and a pain pill right before the surgery, we have really high tolerance to everything, like everything. So it kind of just washes off. Like we had a friend that got the same procedure that my sister did to a fat transfer to the boobs, and
she said it tickled.
She said it tickled. So it's just different for everybody. It depends on your tolerant level.
We were in like, ugh.
We were in
it was torture. I'd rather give birth again. Oh God.
Me too.
Yeah. But adding to that, what kind of anesthesia was it? Because some people, someone asked me that question actually, and the kind of anesthesia that it is, it's a local anesthesia. I don't remember exactly the name of it, but some people will go under. We didn't. We were awake the whole procedure. And you know the reasons why. Why do they do that? Because some people, like, you could stay asleep, right? Like, if you go under.
They can, it's cheaper because they can keep track of you more, like, so you don't, like, fade away into darkness and everything. Yeah. So you want to, I mean, I think it's a plus that for you to be awake and know what's going on around you and everything. I like that.
Right.
For the pain, though, even though it was really painful throughout the procedure, after the procedure, the first 3 weeks, you're like, I mean, I got out of there, my whole body was bruised from, torso to booty, and it was all purple. And just walking for more than just a few minutes, just sweating in that area because of the compression garment and everything, like, it hurts. It does hurt a lot, so you kind of have to lay down. And for the first week, they give you pain medication?
Yeah.
For the first week. And it really works, but even after the first 3 weeks was over and I was able to sit down, it still hurt. I mean, but it wasn't like a hurt where like you couldn't handle it. It's like having cramps. Like it's like
crap. Yeah. And also when you take off your garment to change your gauze pads and everything, you get like vertigo, you get dizzy and whatever. You get up, you're like whoa. But the first time right after surgery, when they stand you up, you feel like you're gonna die. Like you just feel like you're just about to pass out. You get nauseous. You get all kinds of just bleh. It feels horrible.
Just be emotionally prepared for that. I mean, it's okay. It's gonna go away.
Yeah.
Drink a lot of ginger ale, salted crackers.
Yeah.
It does work.
Yeah, everything gets better within time. Like everything. But, next question. Does your body accept all the fat?
Everybody's different with the accepting of the fat. So like, some people might get their desired size the first time they do the procedure because your body might accept 80-70% of the fat. Other people, the body might just accept like 30% of the fat. So it just depends on you and your body and what your body does with the fat. But your body does accept a certain percentage. It's just that everybody's different when it comes to that. Once your body does accept the fat, though, then your desired area starts growing again.
She knew how to answer that one a lot better than I could. Let me see. We're recording, right? I'm like, imagine after 9 minutes we have recording. Wait, let me just make sure.
You want, never mind. Sorry, guys.
Sorry, guys. I'll be like, oh, you know what? We're going to do this, but no. Cup size before and after. Well, my cup size, I started with pretty much a small C. Then I went up to about a D, a full D. And then they shrunk down to almost the same size that they were actually, and now they're starting to plump back up. They're a full C now instead of a small C, so hopefully they'll go back to the D. And which actually I just wore my C cup bra a couple days ago, and I noticed that they kept like trying to bulge out, and when I wore my D cup ones, which is the one I'm wearing now, it's actually, I don't know if you could tell, it actually fills it up. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is a D, so I'm a D now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm like, that's a D.
That's a D. Yeah. So I don't know if like I'll eventually have to get to hopefully not a double D, but yeah.
After 6 months, you can have the procedure redone again.
Yeah, because your fat cells have to like attach to your body and then they can redo it again. What about your size? I mean, you can't measure by cups, but you know, like, was it
So
pretty significant?
in the beginning, it was like really swollen. It was really big, and then it shrunk down almost to its original size. And once my body accepted the fat cells plumped back up again to where like I can't wear my shorts anymore, just like Lycra shorts and stuff like that, because my ass
It
will
pops
basically
out.
eat my butt, and
Yeah.
it's just like I'm wearing booty panties on in fucking Walmart. I'm sorry, and you know everybody's like, so I can't even wear my shorts anymore.
It's hilarious.
It doesn't look right.
Oh, to you doesn't look right. To a lot of guys, it probably does look very right. Okay. Cut. I'm kidding. What did you say? Okay. How much fat was taken out?
Oh, she gave me the number.
You know
Didn't
that.
she write that down? She said it was a liter.
Wasn't it 2 liters? I'm pretty sure it was 2 liters. I'll look at it in my phone. I answered that question. But I'm pretty sure it was 2 liters. But mention how much.
Yeah, I remember that you gave me the number, but
You got a number?
with my body, you know, the container was about that big, but they only put half of it in my butt, and my butt is a really good size. Like it's perfect. I couldn't have asked for more. He also does body contouring, so he molds the fat, so where then you have more of an hourglass figure. And when he takes fat out of the flanks, which is your lower back, he molds it to where like it's more indented, so then it's more in, so your butt appears bigger. And that's really efficient. Looks really good because your waist looks so small, and your butt is a good size. Yeah, like I can go shopping now and wear different clothes, and I'm like, I want everything.
About 2.5 liters. Or
2.5 liters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about right.
about 2.5 liters. They don't use it all. Did you explain that?
Yeah, they don't use it all. They only use as much as your body can handle. Which is about, I mean, for the butt it's like half. For the boobs, I'm sure it's a little less.
Yeah, they pretty much like, well, I was watching and they were pretty much like just kept injecting me until eventually my boobs just kind of started coming out a little bit. And he's like, oh, it's coming out, you know, we gotta stop now. They're full. So I guess it depends on how stretched out your skin is as well.
It does feel kind of trippy when they were like injecting the fat in my booty. I can feel it like two balloons going.
Really? Mine, I could just like see it all and it was like a just because it was so close to my face, I could actually hear the and it just yeah.
I was
like,
be
that's
emotionally
weird.
prepared for that. It's okay. They'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be okay. How much fat was taken out? Okay.
Sound like Dexter.
Dexter. Oh, I need to finish watching that thing. From where was the fat harvested from? Well, we kind of mentioned that. Like torso, upper, lower, abdomen, flanks, and yeah, the upper
And
back.
our doctor, Dr. Miles, which is so amazing, he prefers to do all 3 areas for the harvesting because that way he can do the body contouring, so where he molds the fat to where your body looks more
like an hourglass
figure. So he really, if he's gonna do the procedure, he's gonna do it all to make it all look right. It just all blends together so fabulously.
I know, you look so good. I'm like, I can't wait till
You
I
look
hit
so
her
good.
point.
Oh my God.
I'm still
And
swollen.
you're still only like 2 months into it.
3. I just hit the 3
months.
mark. Yeah.
Which is the impressive part. So early and she looks amazing.
From where was the hat? No, I did that one already. The fat harvested. How long did you have to be bedridden?
I couldn't sit down for 3 weeks, but I could walk around. You know, like it. I had my caretaker at the time just drive me wherever I had to go. Just lay down in the bag, do whatever I had to do. I mean, just the next day, the day of, I was already walking. There's no time that you have to be in bed. You just have to take things slowly. You know, you can't overexert yourself, and your body won't even let you anyway.
Yeah, I was up and about like the next day. Just like that day I went to bed right after the surgery, threw up a lot.
You can't exercise, you can't really do any cardio or anything like that. But like about 3 weeks later, you'll be able to just go back to normal.
And you'll get pretty dizzy at first though. Like I was walking the next day and everything, but once in a while I'd have to sit down and pace myself or lay down for a little bit, get back up. But it wasn't too terrible. How long did you have to be off your butt?
3 weeks.
3 weeks. I'm pretty sure we've answered that like 20 times, right? Someone asked me, did your sister have a similar experience?
I did. It was very painful throughout the procedure, but mine was a little different just because I couldn't sit down, and she could sit down, so hers was just a little bit more comfortable than my situation. But it's totally worth it, you guys. Like,
I feel like mine was easier to deal with.
Like, just have someone with you, especially the first week is the hardest. After that, you're pretty golden, unless you have 4 kids.
Yeah, when it comes to taking off the garment and stuff, you just like, you really want someone to change the gauze and everything and clean you up, because it, you know, like I said, you get dizzy and nauseous, so you just kind of like are trying to sustain your own self, so it makes it like more difficult for you to clean yourself and all that.
You have 11 incisions in your body, and they all have to be clean, you know, at all times and everything to prevent infection.
I had 13, I think.
The lady told me it was 13, and then I counted them and it was 11.
But
1,
you
2,
have
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Nine,
That's
10.
probably why she thought that it was 13, because she was thinking fat transfer to boobs, not booty.
I actually had 14.
I had 11.
Here, 1, here, 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 and the back, lower and upper. So, yeah. I guess my boobs just had a lot of stabbing. How about scarring?
The scarring is really, 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 really minimal. It's like mosquito bites, or like, you know, when you get a dermal.
Yeah.
And you have that little bit, that tiny, tiny scar.
Let me find it. See?
I mean, it's
Probably can't even see that.
practically gone. And if you're like really picky about it, then you can laser that like later on for like $300 or something.
Yeah, but if
Depending
you're
where
patient,
you're at.
I wouldn't spend that much money on laser on something so small. Seriously, just exfoliate every day, tan a little bit, and wait. Be patient, people.
Yeah, there's the scarring is like,
It's so minimal here. Scarring. The garments, compression garments, how much were they?
mine was 150, and it had 2 holes on my booty, so really.
So it kind of holds
Sexy.
it up. Yeah.
But then after that, after you buy the garment that they suggest at the doctor's office, you can go to a garment store, which usually they'll have the place and the number that you can go to, and they only sell garments there, so it's not going to be as expensive as when you buy it at the doctor's office. At the place, it'll only be like $90, and it'll be a lot better quality, and most of the time they have free tailoring after you buy it.
Yeah, mine was 120. Mine had like a built-in bra, but it wasn't really a bra. It was just a soft fabric. It didn't. Yeah. And it's not like a sports bra where it holds it up. You can't have anything tight.
It's really good for you. So you want to wear it every day, 24 hours for like
As long as possible.
2 weeks or 3 weeks, as long as you can take it.
Yeah.
Because it really does help mold your fat and keep things where they have to be.
And they say after 3 weeks, they recommend 8 hours a day at least. You could do it longer. I actually couldn't stand it, so after 3 weeks, I would try to put it on, but most of the time, like, I haven't pretty much been wearing it at all.
I only did it for 3 weeks, and it was good enough for me too.
Yeah, she has really good results.
We're gonna upload videos and pictures of my results.
Yeah, we're gonna do
You'll be
her
able to see
experience. Yay! Dito. I felt so bad for her.
I felt bad for me too.
You know this one. Diet plan, 2 weeks and 1 week before surgery.
There's a whole list of medications that you cannot take that will thin your blood out, like 3 days before surgery. because it'll make you bleed more, and you don't want to bleed, you know, a lot. You stuff like silly things like ibuprofen or vitamin C or aspirin or something like that. 2 weeks before surgery, they're gonna tell you like, just don't do any crazy exercise. Don't lose a lot of weight. Don't gain a lot of weight. Just stay where you are right now and be healthy and live life and be happy.
And no cigarettes and alcohol before the surgery. I think
No,
it's
2
2
weeks.
weeks with no smoking and then 1 week with no alcohol.
It's
How was that?
it's like 1 week with no alcohol and then 2 weeks with no nicotine at all. Like no nicotine patches, nothing like that, because it makes the healing process slower. I mean, I bet you there's a lot of people out there that do it anyways, but you know, I suggest that you do what they tell you.
Yeah.
You know, we did, and we had good results.
Yeah. So just all together, just do it 2 weeks instead of 1. Come on, people, be strong.
Was that for you?
Did it hurt to sit down? You already answered that one. Or did you answer that one? Did it hurt to sit down, lady?
Yes, ma'am. Even after 3 weeks after surgery.
Okay, the diet plans for 1 week before surgery. Did you get it all done in one procedure? Someone asked me if I got it all done in one procedure, and yes, I did. If you want to get it redone, you'd have to wait, like she said, 6 months, because you have to wait for your fat to settle. Because then, since your fat is all loose, you don't want to manipulate it and start like jabbing it again. You want your body to like get it, that new fat to get attached to then add more.
And you know, because everybody's different, if your body accepted, you know, 70 or 80% of the fat that it got injected, then you probably don't need to do the procedure again. But other bodies only accept 35 or 40%, so they do want to do the procedure again just to get the desired
Results, yeah.
So it depends on what your body does.
All right, any other things in mind? Any other questions, anything? I don't, where is it? What?
Did I wear anything on my bum, and did it hurt to sit? Okay. Yeah. Did I wear anything on my bum? Yes. Just a garment, and the garment has 2 holes in it. Just don't put, even when you sleep, like you can sleep on your side, but there's like a specific way that they tell you to do it. You don't want to put any pressure on it at all until your body accepts the fat and everything. So that's why even the garment has 2 holes in it, and it's got like an extra hole in your vajayjay area, so you can go potty.
Yeah.
And go poo poo without taking it off, which is really, really awkward.
It feels weird, yeah, at first. It's like, what?
Because, you know, you're not used to going to the bathroom with something on. But
you get used to it. Yeah, but at first it's like, am I peeing on myself? Is it touching it? But no, it doesn't. So, anything else that goes through your head? Like questions, answers, nothing?
When you do wash your garment, it's recommended you do not put it in the dryer. I put it in the dryer just a little bit.
I was gonna say that every single time, because I felt so nauseous and yucky without it that I would try to do it as fast as possible. I would throw it in the washer, wait for it to finish washing, whatever, and then I would put it in the dryer, go take a shower, and once I was done taking a shower, I would be able to just put it right back on. So I wasn't willing to just leave it hanging and waiting forever when I was feeling like throwing up, you know, because everything just being, no.
Compression does help with the nausea.
A lot, so you're gonna want to have a garment.
And you do get some sleeping pills for the first 30 days.
Yeah, those things are amazing too. Those sleeping pills will knock you out. Like you feel so uncomfortable and you're just like, once you take the sleeping pill, you're out. But
so they take care of you, like basically you don't have anything.
And you have to drink your antibiotics to prevent infection, because you don't want to get an infection, because that could be deadly, like that could be lethal.
And don't go cheap on it either. I mean, buy everything that you have to. Just be really prepared for it. Because I mean, the results are amazing. It's totally worth it.
Try to do the aftercare for quicker results. It'll help you heal quicker and better and all that.
They do a lot of aftercare. Like they do. They do. Very mature. Like massages and things like that, so your body can get rid of the fluids, the anesthesia fluids faster, and stuff like that. Just And I don't remember what it's called, the treatment, but they have treatments afterwards that they do to break up the scar tissue, so that it heals better. The ultrasounds.
Right.
So then they break up scar tissue, and then it's easier to heal and get smaller and everything.
They also have treatments for skin tightening. I mean, it's not necessary, but if you want to do it, that's another reason why you should wear the garment, because it helps your fat attach to the skin better. And that way your skin doesn't sag as bad. Yeah.
Yeah, especially those of us that have had children.
Yes. Because if you haven't had kids, really, I don't think it's really like your skin isn't really going to go anywhere. But once you've had children, we all know that your skin gets loose. So, yeah. So, yeah, that's about it. I don't know if you guys have any more questions or anything. Just, you know, comment down below and we'll answer any questions that we didn't answer in the video. And that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Okay, I will call back in a minute. But thank you guys so much for watching. Please love my sister. She's fucking awesome. Freaking awesome. Thumbs up if you like it. If you love my sister, thumbs up.
I love you guys. Because I've heard so many good things about you. She's so excited. She's like, oh, I have 70 subscribers today.
Yeah, right now.
She's been bugging me about this video for like a whole month and a half. She's like, listen, people are waiting for me. Like, they want me. They were expecting this video. We had to do this today. And I'm like, but my hair isn't right. She's like, just brush it. Just brush it.
I'm like, I don't care. We gotta do
They're
this.
waiting. I have to do this for them. They're expecting it. I'm like, okay. God.
So finally we
You've
did
been
it.
adopted. You've been adopted.
Yeah. It's like a day or two late, but it's okay.
It's okay now. It wasn't okay earlier.
So I'll be hopefully uploading her video on her procedure and results and all that. And I will keep you guys updated on my procedure like I have been. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.
Nice to meet you.
Tell them, subscribe.
Please subscribe.
Bye.